I'm going to plant some dent corn, fall corn. I think it's got about an 80-day maturity, so I'm getting close. I need to hurry up and do it because corn needs to be warm, and I'm afraid if you get into October, we're going to cool off. I didn't buy a whole lot. I just don't want to do about 4 rows. It's just dent corn is basically good for feed. I will grind it up for my chickens, probably feed it to them. And really all I need, I've already cut a fur with my wheel hoe, and if you're not familiar with the Hoss wheel hoe, you can look up there. I've got a playlist on Hoss. Cut a fur with the wheel hoe. I will go through. What I like to do is plant with this. The cedar I have will sometimes plant a little thick, and then you have to go back and thin. I don't particularly want to thin, and I'm only doing 4 rows, and I just bought probably half a pound of seed, not a whole lot of seed. So I'm afraid I wouldn't have enough seed if I used the cedar, so I will use a nail belt in which I will put my corn so I can reach down and grab it, and then I will drop it down this piece of PVC and put it exactly where I want it, about 10 inches apart in the row. Let me show you how I'm doing that. One of the reasons I'm planting some dent corn is because my wife brought this home. It was a corn sheller from days gone by. My wife, as I have told you before, buys and sells antiques, and I'm looking forward to that. It's got a little kicker on it. You put it in, takes the kernels off. You mount this on a box that catches the kernels, and then it comes in here and kicks the cob out. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to using that. Again, I've got 4 rows done, probably 20 feet long, 18 to 20 feet, 4 rows. And I'm just going to drop the corn seed in the row and cover it up. Sounds simple, don't it? So basically I'm going to put 1 corn seed about every 10 inches. I don't really want to thin it out. I just want 1 and no more. You can't hear it, but it's going down that tube. I'm reaching in my nail pouch, which works great for seed. Well, if I was planting a lot of corn, I would do this differently. I would use the cedar, but right now, I'm just going to come in here and cover that up with a hoe. Since I only got 4 rows, there's no sense spending time changing the wheel hoe over to changing the plows and making it cover that up. Just too easy to do it by hand with a rake. Well, I planted Wednesday and this is Sunday, and that corn starting to show itself. Starting to peek out. And that's good. I planted it, I forgot to say earlier, but I planted it, oh, probably 1 inch deep, 1/2 inch to 1 inch, which is what you're supposed to do. Plant too deep and it can just rot before it germinates. Too shallow and it can hamper it getting a good root system. So about 1/2 inch to 1 inch deep, and I'm just kind of pleased. I can't see that every one came up, but I don't expect them to right away, because some of them probably got planted a little deeper than others. But anyway, that's a look at it so far. We'll see how it goes. I've never planted dent corn before, so this is kind of an experiment. I've never shelled corn with the little sheller, and you know, if this works out, I may next year I may do a lot of it. I don't know. It just depends on how much this makes, and you know, the price of a bag of feed, and see which one is see which one. I know which one's easier. See which one is more cost efficient for feeding chickens and such. And that's about it. Planting corn. We're gone.